Sit back, relax, it's story time. I recently started working as a physical therapist. I love my job. One of the patients I take care of lives in a huge mansion with his big family, way outside the city. It was probably a good 10-mile drive, so like every other morning, I got in my car holding my monster drink because I was super groggy, and I just started driving towards his house. As I was approaching the front gate, I was taken aback by the fact that it was closed and locked. I could actually see the lock. That was super weird, because usually they wait for me every day with the gate open, not to mention their two family dogs just immediately run up to me and start asking for pets. It's a pretty energetic environment the moment you approach the gate, so for the gate to be closed and locked, it was super weird. I tried calling them, but I got no response. So I stood at the gate, trying to get someone's attention to open the door for me, but it was impossible. There was no one inside. Also, the old man I'm taking care of is 84 years old and he's bedridden. His legs and core do not work, only his arms work. So even if he heard me, he had no way of opening the gate for me. I waited in front of the gate for a good 5 minutes, hoping that somebody's gonna finally notice that the gate is locked. But nobody did. One of the two cars that was usually parked in the parking space was gone. That, along with the eerie silence of the place, made me realize that there's probably no one there. So after waiting for a long time and getting really frustrated, I started heading towards my car. But as I turned my head out of the corner of my eye, I got a glimpse of the top window of the mansion and a face staring down at me with a lifeless expression. It didn't look fake, it just looked lifeless. Like they were staring down at me, but not directly at me. They were just staring down into nothingness. It wasn't hard to see that that face belonged to the old man I'm taking care of. The old man that's supposed to be bedridden. The guy cannot even stand up, not even sit without assistance. So for him to be at the top floor, at the top window, is super weird. But I had no other option but to raise my hand, hoping that I would get some kind of response. His eyes didn't move. That's when I got super freaked out, got in my car, and peeled out of there. When I got to my house, I tried calling his daughter's cell phone, and she picked up. I asked her if everything is okay, and what she said next made me feel so sick that I wanted to die on the spot. That morning, they had gone to the hospital for their regular dialysis appointment, and as they were heading back, they got into a car accident. The side of the car where the old man was sitting was struck by a truck, killing the man instantly.